Howdy Howdy, this is Blue Otter. We are playing Megaquarium Camelin Bay in Deep Freeze DLC. And we're gonna go through all those people that we just hired and see if we can't get anybody see who we can hire in the zones. Alright, so we're gonna put Caleb in the super chill. Scarlet was one of my first ones, so Rudy we're gonna put in with polar. And let's see, who else do we have? We do have Kiki and Flick. Flick's pretty all around. Rawl's a supplement person. Kato, yeah, fixing. And Isaac's gonna be going around with all of the things. So I go through, do a little bit of the here and there. Let's Olive to the polar zone. Let's send Kiki to have her help out in the abyssal zone. And then, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do we do need some. Alright, so I've got this, and I gotta determine if that is because of filtration, or I think it is just, it's a matter that things are not always that great. Alright. So, what we're going to do is we should have where we're going to be able to delete that, and we should have large volume sterilizer like so, and so can't put it there, but that's going to help. Then we can also put one. I don't want to put it right there, but what we can do instead is we can do our little hump up, and there we go. Oh, okay, so that one's not there, so we can put that to there. What doesn't have... Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to be able to delete that one and that one. We're going to place them with these large sterilizers. That will help all of this. It will also help if we can, especially if we have one of those, one of the mega, then we can come in here and somewhere we have the nitrate. So that will also help with the filtration. So we have 1, 2. So we can come in here and filtrate with those. Oh, that's... Hold on. No, I take it back. I misread that. No, that one goes to there. These are ones that we can take and replace with the Mega Nitrate. And we can't, no, we can't do that. Okay. So that should help with all the filtration issues that we've been having. And then I could still do one more. We're going to do not in the aquarium. I'm not doing that one. I do think that this needs to be... Yeah, well, no, that one takes 3. So I am just not prepared. I wish I had the bridge from Freshwater Frenzy. Because the only thing I could do is I could put it in here, but I can't because this is a bully, and so that's not going to work. I could... possibly... I could try. Let me try. Can I put one in there? I just need 4 cave. That's it? Okay, 4 cave. Let's go back to in aquarium. Or not. Okay. We could do rocky overhang right there. Oh, and then I need live lugworm. Oh, because it couldn't be that simple. Okay, so we're going to have to do... where do I have room to put this? Live lugworm. There we go. How much do you need? 8. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to prioritize this and prioritize that. Okay, so we've got 1. How much room do we have? Let's see. We still have some more room. So we could potentially... What's our... Okay. Carpet Man Butterfly can't have any more. Regal Tang can't have any more. Yeah, he doesn't like food competitors, including himself. Let's maybe... Okay, since it worked, can we fit a second one in? Yes, but it's not going to last for long. So it is currently 8. It's going to be 17, so it's going to be 9. So 18. Barely. Barely. We can barely have it in there. Okay. So that is, let's see if not you. I swear, these people like jump in the way of... I want the podium. There. Jeez. Okay. Regal Tang, don't remember what was in there. Yeah, we're gonna do the blue spotted ribbon, and we'll do the leopard shark. We're going to take out that one, and we're going to replace this one with blue spotted ribbon. There. Alright, so let's speed it up, see if that makes any difference. One thing that's going to make a difference is the fact that some of my animals had disappeared. So let's go in and... yeah, it's literally a priority. I can't make it more of a priority than it already is. And are you actually feeding them all, or... there we go. All right. Problems. So we have animals. What is this? Cannot grow until... did we have until requirements are fulfilled? Oh, okay. Apparently I need to have another species, fish, or another species or something in there. I wonder if we could, out of curiosity, just eat clams. Okay. Let's do cold water. Let's see. Okay, so the water is super chilled. Yes. It's, yeah, the water is super chilled. So let's give them something. Let's do... I really don't care. Let's do some... Arctic char. All right, tank is full. So there. So we've got that, so we might be able to see the birds. Might be able to grow up now, I guess, because now, yeah, because they've got communal. It likes to have that burst when they're all having the talks, and we're almost there. I kind of don't want to add anything more over here because okay, so while we're waiting for that, let's do... can I not paint? There's no painting. Collapse all... oh, there. Okay, I just didn't have it. Alright. At least the parts that are for sure not going to be relegated back to areas that it will at least help with when I take the picture of the map to see where the employee section was. There we go. Have that. I don't know about that area. And then this whole area. Alright, and then we have that, and this, and to at least there. There we go. Fantastic. Our investors came through and we have managed to acquire the next abyssal species. This is your final goal. We can't wait to observe these sublime creatures. Alright, so we need 3 barrel eye. Complete barrel eye observation task times 3. Okay, so here's what I'm wanting. Okay, so it's gotta have caves. So it might work well with these guys. So it has caves. It has 5. 108. So a lot of science. He's nibbleable. Okay, so let's go through and really quickly, let's look and see if he's gonna be a good tank mate with these guys. Okay, so that's all we've got. All right. So is he gonna get along well with this? All right, so he is 3 cave, which we have. Let me pull up the there, just so I have the exact. All right, so he needs 3 cave. I have 9, so I might need to add a little bit more cave. Okay, that's doable. He is nibbleable, but I also have the Antarctic feather star is also nibbleable. I cannot have stony coral. I don't have a stony coral in there. I think the zigzag I usually put in the vertical one with the anglers, but I don't believe I had the option to put the zigzag coral in this one. So yeah, I think he's gonna fit. We're gonna take all 3. I think he's gonna fit in this one, and we're gonna pause that to double check to make sure that we have all the requirements met. So yeah, so we need some more cave. So we need 9 more cave. Ugh, okay. And we have to have that 2x2. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, I know. Let's see. We're gonna have decoration right here. We're gonna have like so. This, let's try to put it up here. We gotta be very methodical about this. There we go, because I need to have a 2x2. So let's go through and see if we can have a cave. So we need another 7 cave. So I might be able to just add maybe like so. Okay. Okay. We're good. We're making it. We're making it. Okay. So now I just gotta filter the snot out of it. Okay. Okay, we got this. Yeah. We are going to... Okay, this is the last one. This is the final push, so I do not need to enter anymore. I do not need to entertain housing any more fish. So we can... one more. There we go. Alright. So yeah, so this is going to be the final layout. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to delete that. Leave that right there. We are going to move this over here. That over there. So we're going to move this over here. That like so. Yeah, we're going to move that there. All right. Let's see. So we have this staff door right there. All right. Let's go through and we are going to... have our fish. Yeah. Yeah, right there. No, on second thought, I take it back. We are going to keep it like so. Like, yeah, no, we'll have, there's that and that. All right. Now we're going to go in. Do that, and we're going to, we need filtration is the name of the game. We're going to do large filter like that. Actually, no, I take it back. We're going to do nitrate filter. We're going to do a mega filter. We'll do another nitrate filter. And then we're going to have a UV sterilizer right there. All right. Okay. Now I need, really quickly, we're going to come back over here. I want to look at the abyssal. We're going to add in that zone into our abyssal zone. All right, so we have blue paint. we go. And hopefully we'll be able to, we're gonna prioritize that task. Let's go ahead and look and see what we can see when we look at, there we go. Oh, there's that looked like a, oh, they're carrying a penguin. Look at it. I'm gonna swipe your little penguin toy. So cute. All right. The little Dumbo and the clipping person. We're going to actually go into the tank. This depth would actually crush us. Well, let's look and see. There's the barrel eye. Very interesting. They are little high floaters, so you can't really... So they are cute. So we've got one more observation task to complete. And then we will be done with Camelin Bay. So yeah, prioritize. There we go. You win! Despite the limited space, you have built an aquarium that stands among the best in the world. It's time to take our collection of abyssal animals and move to the final challenge in Pyramillo. Write that down. Pyramillo. Alright, this message will stay in your box, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so that is a very interesting. I like the color. That is the color I want. That reminds me of Hitama. Alright. Because here goes nothing. But we are going to... first we're going to slow it down. I'm not going to do the backstage. But we are going to come over here. And one of my favorite things is telling everyone to get out. So we're going to speed this up so that they can get out just a little bit faster. We have plenty of science that we are going to be able to generate with the abyssal, hopefully. And we are going to, once everyone leaves, we're going to start our tour of Camelin Bay. Awesome. We've got a few stragglers. I do have... Is there anybody else we can hire? No, there's nobody else we can hire. Okay. So here is our... Get out! 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 Alright. That should be everyone. Alright, so we came in. And this is packing. You are literally having to pack everything so close together. Because I played this and I got to the end and I still had like 3 or 4 more objectives. So here's our first tank that you come in and see. A lot of variety. I would love to have some of my science, you know, get like points for every different species you have. You come in here and you get to see, here's some coral, and we have box fish, as well as some other, I think that's the Bartlett. We can come back that way. Yeah, we're gonna come back that way. So here's our leopard shark and our... This, I think, was the easiest time I have ever had with these stupid fish, because they usually eat or destroy everything they touch. So we can come here. We're gonna grab a coffee. We have our lionfish. That just looks so sad. But we have our fluffy ones and then our regular standard ones. I think the regular ones could have been put in another tank, but the fluffy ones couldn't. Here's our woofy, our ice fish, and the turbot. And then here we have our chiller fish, our super chilled fish, the cod, the pollock, and the Arctic char. We'll see more Arctic char later. Here's the blue whiting and the Antarctic silverfish. Antarctic silverfish, I believe, are the smaller ones. So that's cool. We can come over here. We grab our souvenir t-shirt. Check out the super cool poster. Come over here, and we are going to ignore the fact that the color on the floor is a little off. So we have some different fish here. We have the, I forget what those are called, the chimera and the peacock squid. You can see through. The sea whip, and then we have that's the bubblegum coral. Very cool. Up here, the floor is the same color. I don't know what y'all are talking about. Then we have the anglerfish and the Pacific viper. Sweet. And then in here we have the menagerie of it. We have the little sea pigs, the Dumbo octopi, the little crustacean roly-poly looking things, and then the barrel eyes. Awesome. We come over here and we have our emperor penguins, and look at this. We can come here, we can grab a plushie, and then we can go over here and we're going to be able to see the penguins. Those are big penguins. Look at how big they are. I like how they crawl up on the thing. Do we? Nope. Okay. I did give them some rocks in case, because that was what the Adelie penguins needed. We're going to go back out. Man, those guys are big. Okay. Hey, Penny. Then we have our sea otters. And we have the snow pestles. And then we have, I put some more Arctic char in here because the snow pestrels needed more community. So I added some fish. Add a little bit more diversity. And we have our otters. They are otters. Alright. Then we come over here. And we have, this is our tropical tank. These are our tropical seahorses with some pipefish. And then we have some cold water seahorses. These are the big-bellied slender, I believe. Okay. And then we go into our cold shark tank. We have a bull huss. We have our starry houndstooth, I believe. And then we have a nurse shark. Angel shark. Angel shark right there. That's not the leopard shark. That's the bull huss. The leopard shark was the tropical. Come out here. We see our panther crabs hanging out. And then, oh, there's the fried egg jellyfish. I had to think of what their name was. And then we're back. There's the leopard shark. And we'll be able to go out the same way. It is, like I said, it is a very tight fit, but we made it. And that was a challenging run. So hopefully you were here for the entire thing. If not, then it's highly worth watching, even if you watched it at double speed, which is usually how I watch a lot of videos. So thank you for watching and have a great day.